When I retired, my wife gave to me a clock that only shows the days of the week. But she was tired of always having to remind me what day it was. So I would know when to take out the garbage or go to my guitar lesson. I no longer need the constant reminder of the minutes and hours as they pass, but evidently I do need to keep track of the days. I don't stand in lines. I don't let people put me on hold. I like meetings to start on time and end on time. I walk out if the meeting becomes a bloviating bull session off topic. I don't let people waste my time. It's too precious. I try not to waste other people's time.
Carl, what's the most precious gift you've ever been given?
Time. From that gift, there has been a whole cascade of events. Time to grow, time to learn, time with the people I love, time to dance, time to sing, time to cry, time to hold my grandchildren next to a window and ask them if they can see the little white flakes. There is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to leave.
We talked for almost an hour. Skipping the details you told me about your own cancer, downplaying it as if to say, apparently I'm still alive, so I'm not complaining. I told you about my history with Hodgkin's lymphoma. I even shared a bit of my family saga, a tale that would make Peyton Place look like a wonderful life. You were both horrified and enthralled.
Holy shit, that's a hell of a story.
Boy sat in his recliner, deep in comfort, sinking eyes shut, lungs slow, point to barely breathing. Dog jumped up, paws and boy's shoulders meeting. The way you shake a human who was sleeping. Pressing on his chest, barks echoed off the ceiling. Parents came running, responding, no pulse beating. Gasps and covered mouths, a whisper, no repeating. Howling, frantic paws tore at the carpet, digging. To see dog cry would have left boy defeated. He withdrew from this world, glad he never had to see it.
The diagnosis was devastating. I had to tell people, mostly my children and family, people that are close to me. I said, let me tell you something. If you have to come to me and cry, don't come. I do not want pity. Because doing that says it's over. It's not over till it's over. If it's too much for you, too emotional, don't come. Don't call me. Just don't. That's why, for me, when I go to the doctor, I put my lipstick on, I make sure my hair is done, my nails are done. If I want to wear heels and people are like, are you going to the doctor for chemo all dressed up like that? And I'm like, yes, I am. I'm not dead.
They call me an inspiration, but how can I inspire others if I can barely inspire myself to get up in the morning? I want to shut down and give in, but no, they won't let me, so I go moving forward, trying not to let on that I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just moving in a haze of emotion. rolling over me like a roller coaster ride that I want to get off, twisting and turning to the point of nausea, and then left with never feeling anything at all. You never know where life will take you, or who it will bring into your life. We can stay seated in fear, trembling in the darkness, wondering why this is happening. Or we can rise. We can stand in our light, and we can embrace the voice the gods and goddesses bestowed upon us and make them listen.
For 2 glorious years, I'd been touring my one-woman show, The Pink Hulk, one woman's journey to find the superhero within, that I wrote and star in, traveling across the U.S. and internationally. It chronicles my empowering journey as a 2-time cancer survivor. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, then breast cancer 15 years later. It's my greatest accomplishment, next to being cancer-free. At the play's end, I simulate crossing the finish line after a 40-mile bike marathon, yelling, "I beat you, cancer! I did it! I won!" During my final bow at a New York performance, I felt that familiar pain in the left side of my chest. The applause is deafening, and my body is screaming in pain. I smile, but behind that smile is terror. I know then that the Pink Hulk has a second act, and I don't want one.
This was who she was, dignified, strong, and full of hope. She exemplified that last year on this very stage when Marin performed a piece written by another patient with cancer, Invisible Inc.'s 10th anniversary live performance.
But at the end of the day, when you feel like you might explode if you don't cough, and that last cc of fluid they pushed through that IV is going to make you burst, Hallelujah manages to make itself heard under the drum. And the key is just about right. I have no idea if it's from a Broadway show or how it made its way onto the Pandora playlist, but it's a beautiful song regardless. In this season of love and this time of hope, when some things don't make sense, close is close enough.